Yeah, Jackie, we weren't allowed, our cameras weren't allowed into the courtroom today, but there was definitely this outpouring of tears and emotion the moment the judge said that Staten could go home tonight, hug his family tonight, meet his grandkids and great-grandkids tonight, and catch up on all of these moments he's missed for the past 37 years. For the past 37 years, Harold Staten has sat in prison believing he'd spend the rest of his life there for a crime he didn't commit. For 37 years, his kids have had their own kids who've had their own kids. But tonight, he's a free man.
I felt good, but I started to cry.
He has a great-grandson and a granddaughter that he hasn't even seen.
In 1984, a house fire in North Philly killed a man and injured 3 others. Initially, a fire marshal testified the fire was intentionally set. A teenage witness told investigators she saw Staten at the fire. Staten was convicted of arson and murder, but he never gave up on clearing his name.
He's been asking us, asking other innocence organizations, really doing all his own work this many years to have his voice heard.
In recent years, holes have been found. The teenager admitted she lied about seeing Staten at the fire after police officers took her out to lunch. Advancements in fire science now disprove the fire marshal's testimony.
What the original investigator relied on to call it an arson is simply evidence that a fire happened.
So today, with help from the Innocence Project and even prosecutors at the DA's office, Staten has a clean slate. All charges dropped.
The real tragedy here is that not only was Mr. Staten wrongly convicted of a crime he didn't commit, but also no crime occurred here at all. So he spent nearly 38 years in prison for a crime that just didn't happen. And now Pennsylvania is one of 13 states in the U.S. where there's no compensation for people who've been wrongly convicted. So the only way for Staten to get compensation is if he wants to file a federal civil rights suit against the city. Meantime, he's just going to be going home where he can rebuild, reconnect with his family, and reintegrate into society. We're live in Center City. Karen Hua, NBC 10 News.
Trying to start a whole new life again now. Karen, thank you for that.